the girl quickly spotted the little boy stealing from her family's supermarket. She immediately shouted for the security to apprehend him, and ordered her father's assistant to contact the relevant authorities. Unexpectedly, her father walked over. Instead of praising her sharp observation, he scolded her to be sure of the facts before speaking. He then took the items from the boy's hands to inspect. Usually, thieves steal expensive items, but this boy only had a cheap bag of noodles. The man asked the boy why he stole. The boy revealed he was from an orphanage, and had not eaten for 3 days along with his younger siblings. Out of desperation, he had resorted to stealing. Hearing this, the man's heart softened. He told the boy he could have the noodles but needed him to lead him to the orphanage. When the man and his group arrived at the orphanage, they found the children were severely malnourished. The man immediately realized the boy's story was true. He promised the children he would cover their living and tuition fees, and invest 2/3 of his company's profits into the orphanage. At that moment, his adopted daughter expressed her concerns. The man told her that his success was due to the help of the people, and now, when the children were in need, he had to extend a helping hand. To his surprise, his adopted daughter turned and walked away. But the 3 children, deeply moved, silently vowed to return the favor once they had the means. 20 years later, the man's company faced its greatest crisis. The cash flow on the books disappeared entirely, and workers gathered downstairs demanding their wages. At this moment, the man's adopted daughter arrived. It was then that the man learned she had found her biological father, and had always disliked how he showed compassion for his employees. She had joined forces with her biological parents to steal all of the man's wealth. She wanted to see if the employees, whom the man had treated so well, would forgive him once they learned of his bankruptcy. Hearing this news, the man was furious, but his adopted daughter left immediately after delivering the blow. Soon, his assistant arrived to inform him that a large number of workers were downstairs. As the man approached the stairs, he decided to go down and explain the situation to the workers. However, as soon as he appeared, he was mobbed by them. With no way out, the man climbed onto a table to try and explain. He promised everyone that if they gave him 3 days, he would pay their wages in full. Seeing no immediate response, the man slowly knelt before the workers, begging them for a little more time. Touched by his sincerity, the workers agreed to trust him one more time. They left, and the man quickly instructed his secretary to sell off assets, but the secretary informed him that his adopted daughter had already taken all the wealth. The man's name no longer had a single penny. Devastated, the man was filled with sorrow. At that moment, the news broke that the First Financial Group was holding a bidding banquet. Seeing this, the man felt a flicker of hope. If he could secure an investment from the First Financial Group, he could pay the workers. But little did he know, the chairman of the First Financial Group was the very boy he had helped 20 years ago. The boy had returned now, wanting to repay the man's kindness. On the day of the bidding event, the man and his secretary quietly entered the banquet hall, planning to find the chairman of the First Financial Group and secure the investment in secret. But to his surprise, his adopted daughter spotted him. She immediately brought a group of people to block his path. She claimed this was no place for him, and demanded he show an invitation. She then called for security, accusing him of being an unidentified person. When the security saw